Mamuina akwa by the bank as TV na enche bia ana Yura Kingsford Osman Badgin declare 4 seats in parliament say they are vacant and I said they are empty seats. So na between abwana a new people and as a new MPs that will enroll as city no. Now mom say kakra kwakotu aba na say December 7 general election do be fire mapping. And so first sema ekosu ewo NDC akachi as a hwe sema ekosu ewo MP akachi. It is very likely say MP Manikun between we need a December 7 general election enuti NDC Manikuna address in Sadia and in the make sure no I am now about the majority leader in parliament senior a decision be about from the MPP to me about a decision egu my cousin say ampa MPP aban and born home modern now I say me PM Supreme Court Ghana and it's for my Chief Justice Gedru Torkono sa abo nsema and I say action Kingsford Osman Badgin and so the injunction at so anya sem ketwa enu ntini sem BP ne ko je sense montwe mumbra madam ina ase
Parliament of Ghana had on the council to make an argument. Yeah.
Can the Supreme Court injunct Parliament in its duties?
That's also a whole new. But if it doesn't bother
because what the Speaker did was an exercise of his constitutional powers
as Speaker of Parliament. Yes.
Can another arm of government, as in the judiciary?
But I think the answer to that question is in Justice Abdullahi versus Attorney General. The Supreme Court Parliament comprehensively dealt with that. So when what the Parliament has done, border on the Constitution, then I will not say. But Abdullahi versus Attorney General
maybe the working country maybe say matters on interpretation. Yeah. You cannot take out the Supreme Court.
Of course.
So clearly,
but Evans's question is legitimate because
you cannot interfere in the affairs of Parliament when there is no need for interpretation. There are rules and regulations there. So clearly so. When they serve them, so yes, we know via of the via of interpretation. There wouldn't have been any need for all these Supreme Court interventions and all those things.
And let's see, I don't know when a Supreme Court bets substantive issues. I don't know when the Supreme Court or say any from any quarter city because on the job Parliament I don't know. I think it's in the by November 7th for it should be first or second week of November. Parliament will rise.
That's what the final
elections, no? And after elections, no matter January 6th. By January 6th will be a new parliament.
But last time you see this, now
here say some Supreme Court justice nominees were vetted. I was a parliamentary approval, and some loan will be before Parliament. Okay, quick question, Tiaba.
Why is shit?
Why is shit? I get it.
Why is shit? Because who show videos now? Everybody move jubilating.
Parliament. Supreme Court.
Jubilation here. There's no jubilation.
But it can happen, sir.
No, there's absolutely, even with what you guys are saying. Court to transfer, so there's no jubilation. Maybe a addition for all of us practicing this kind of business.
I'm going to call it Supreme Court.
MPBMPs now.
And we are from the Supreme Court.
Oh wow.
Okay. Evans, for the video, for the Dominic now. Okay,
hello, yes.
Yes, Otumenka.
So what has just happened in the Supreme Court is that the Supreme Court decided over by Chief Justice to get to Torkono 5-0 unanimously. They have decided to stay the decision of the Chief of Parliament declaring forces vacant. The court said real issues of natural justice, as in these 4 MPs were all not given a fair hearing, were not yet, and so the matter also has to do with representation. They have been to represent their constituents, also not taking cognizance of. And see, even though the lawyers for Alexander Fenyo-Markin asked for an interim injunction of 10 days, the Supreme Court, in their wisdom, panel chaired over by the Chief Justice herself, decided to grant the injunction until the full determination of the suit. And so what they have done now is to restore the status quo. That is, all those four members of parliament have been directed to actually allow them to perform their duties as members of parliament until the full determination of this suit. The case was made by Afenyo Markin and his lawyers, led by Bakwesi Abedu and Jogate Amubakos, to make the case that these are serious issues, that they do not believe the Speaker of Parliament had the power to act the way he purported to have acted. And the Supreme Court has largely agreed with them, so much so that they have given them more than they requested for. They requested for 10 days interim injunction. Courts now granted the injunction up until the full determination, but they have made some consequential orders that the Speaker of Parliament and the Attorney General must file their statement of case in 7 days. On the filing of the statement of case in 7 days, all the parties should have to find a joint memorandum in 7 days so that the matter will be expeditiously delivered.
What it now means, they say, MPs, were all the four MPs not present at the Supreme Court?
No, they were not. In fact, this action was not started in their name. Afenyo Markin filed this action as a citizen of Ghana.
As a citizen of Ghana, okay.
About a breach of the Constitution, in his words, allegation. So that is what he came to court to do. The court has granted that, and the court has directed Speaker of Parliament and Parliament as an institution to allow these four MPs to do their work, because the Supreme Court also did what they call the balance of abilities, to say that ultimately, if this case is decided and it ends up in the favor of the Parliament of Ghana and the Speaker's ruling, the Speaker can just go ahead and enforce the ruling. Yeah. But if it goes against the Parliament of Ghana, by which time these members would have been denied the right and opportunity to represent their constituents, that would be irreparable damage, for which reason they balance the probabilities and have granted an injunction.
Balance of convenience. Balance of convenience. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay. What it means, they say, and I don't know, was the Parliament of Ghana represented by a council?
No, this was an ex-parte application, which means that it is only the lawyers for the applicants who were heard in court, and that is why they actually asked for 10 days, because the normal learning is that ex-parte injunction of this sort only subsists for 10 days, after which you come for a repeat on notice. But the court in its own wisdom decided that this is a very important matter, for which reason they have granted it up until the end of this case and the full determination is done.
Video now send him who lawyer Jogate in the full robe on representing Afenyo Markin.
He was part of the legal team. He did not make any arguments in court, but he was seated right beside Bakwesi Abedu, the same lawyer that is representing Richard Alaska in the anti-LGBTQ case. But he was here as part of the legal team, but did not make any representation in court today.
Very well. Kwaku, my master, Bibiania, Kwaku Asante, and the attending car reporting live from the Supreme Court. So, pictures and other videos from the Supreme Court and Oba Asempa FM, live stream on YouTube, especially and Facebook and so Ubehu videos where fresh videos from the Supreme Court MPs led by Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo Markin, who is actually the plaintiff in this particular suit. Eba MPs nina edimechi MPs oba videos of how Neoma AC Echo Evans means head of the political desk or Joy News. Evans, yes, I'm on for Kabo official as MP. It's interesting. I mean, how things can change with this speed. I don't know if this will bring about a constitutional crisis in our country. How Parliament will react. Especially the speaker, how he would react to this particular issue.
Because the Parliament will reconvene on Tuesday.
Oh, they reconvene on Tuesday. Okay.
They adjourned yesterday to Tuesday.
Yes.
And they advertised business from when they were going on the break. And they said, Omoba elected second deputy speaker.
Yes.
That's I say and the chairman now come replacing on Tuesday.
Yes.
Now almost started the process to reconstitute the committees.
Okay.
So on the back of this so status quo Afenyo Markin is back to be majority leader. But you can expect a speaker who would like